priding itself as America's largest private country club, Boca West Country Club again staged another superbly entertaining tennis event as Emilio Sanchez, 5-time slam doubles winner, started off the serving and disguised a classic forehand volley winner between former USPTA National Pro of the Year, Boca West Tennis Director John Joyce, and former ATP career high number 4, prior number 1 ranked American tennis star James Blake. But the crafty Joyce, who held a previous rank at number 1 in USTA Florida men's doubles and is a current black belt holder, answered with an absolutely, let's call it, slime ball winner, which set the stage for non-stop entertainment, along with some world-class shot making. The match featured some impressive ground stroke ball control and laser-light precision reflex volleys, but it was again host professional Joyce who demonstrated angles that barely existed on paper. Nevertheless, it was the former Harvard player Blake who evinced his all-court skill to throw a camouflage, non-retrievable topspin backhand lob. Next, it was time for the Boca West Country Club members and residents, tennis zealots, to take to the court to team up with these distinguished tennis notables. John Joyce, another fantastic event here at Boca West. And talk about fantastic, I think I saw your best 8 game out there. Where'd you get all the touch in the last year of tennis?
I've been practicing, I guess, since the end of October, and probably 2 to 4 days a week, and it kind of motivates me for these exhibitions that we play here. And I was really looking forward to playing with Emilio and James today. So I just practiced. I had my guys with Matt and Rob and Marissa, my staff members. Went out and practiced for an hour, 2 to 4 days a week for about the last 4 or 5 months.
And the members loved it, but I thought they were cheering for one person first. Marissa was their player. You had to play against her.
Yeah, I would too. Yeah, that Marissa's it was her time to get out here and play, and we practiced together several times, and it was just fun. She did great. She's wonderful.
As I mentioned, another great event out here, but you almost have more events than there are days in the calendar, on the calendar. John, how active is this program, and how proud are you of this active program?
I'm very proud of it. It's been a work in progress through the years, Dave, and it's just all our events are big. We have our member guests, women's, we have men's, we have a pro-am. Everything is large. We have a head pen demo day, we have a Babolat demo day and tournament, and pretty much everything we do is our tournaments are probably 112 people. We had our ladies member guests last week, and we had 60. Men's member guests was 2 weeks ago. We had about 64 men. Pro-am on last Friday was 76 pros, 36 members, 36 pros, and it was just great. I mean, we do everything is a huge quantity. I mean, we have 7,000 people here.
Well, Marissa, the buzz around Boca West is that gal can hang with the guys. She's as good as they are. She's one of them. What was it like being out there, being one of the guys?
It was amazing. I can handle their pace. I thought I did pretty well with the ball, and it was a lot of fun. Everyone had a lot of fun today.
You know, you had 2 of the greatest players in the history of the game out there. Did it bring out your best? Did you rise to the occasion?
I did rise to the occasion. It was a lot of fun. It was an honor being on the same court as James Blake and Emilio Sanchez. And I love Emilio. He calmed me down, and we played an amazing ball, amazing round.
I hear you talk how big of an honor it is for you to be part of the Boca West family and the Boca West program. How big of an honor is that for you?
Huge honor. What other facility, what other country club has 31 courts, 30 hydro clay courts, and 1 U.S. Open hard court, and amazing members to work with every day, and amazing coworkers and faculty to see every day and work with.
You have the biggest Facebook following just from Boca West, 7,000 friends out here.
I know, isn't it amazing? It's a lot of fun. Everyone has a great time here. We put on a lot of events, and everyone has a great time at the events, and it's a lot of fun. It's a great place to be.
Boca West is like a playground every day. You need to get yourself involved. I play golf and mostly tennis, and I get to enjoy myself every day.
Carolyn, Jane, you're out there with some of the best legends in the game. What was it like being out there, Jane?
It was just a thrill to get the opportunity to play with two fabulous players that I've watched for years.
There's no holding this woman back. Goodness.
No, it was an absolute joy to be out there with them.
It is just unbelievable. You know, you get a chance to play with professionals. It's like, it's a dream. It's a dream come true. I mean, these guys are such gentlemen. They make you look good. They want you to have fun. And they just make it so enjoyable. It's just a pleasure. Absolute pleasure.
It was awesome. Growing up, I watched him play pro tennis, reach number 4 in the world. I always go to the US Open, usually a few times a year, so saw him play so many times there, and then I've seen him play both at the Delray Beach Open as a player. I saw him win the doubles a few years ago with Jack Sock, and also in the Champions Tour event, so it was really cool to actually be on the same court and play with him.
James Blake, what's it like coming out here and having fun on the tennis courts?
It's great. Well, I always have fun, but just a lot less stress now. It's more for usually for good causes and for fun events and make sure the crowd's having a good time. Before it was, so focused on winning and doing everything you can to be as good as you can be on the court. Now you have a little more fun. You don't worry as much about the result.
Little action coming up in the next few days with the Champions Tour. What's that competitive tennis still mean to you?
Yeah, well then you get out and you get back, you get those competitive juices flowing again. Luckily it's not 3 out of 5 sets anymore because I don't know if most of the guys want to do that, but 2 sets we can put on a good show and we can still have some flashes of brilliance. There's just a few more moments in between the flashes than it used to be when we were on tour.
Emilio, what does it still mean to go out there and find ways to entertain and make fun for everybody?
Well, when you do what you love, which is the tennis, I think it's pretty easy. I've been doing tennis all my life and I still love it and I like to be playing and when there's people that enjoy it, it's the perfect equation.
Jim Marsh, you have seen hundreds, maybe thousands of tennis exhibitions here in the state of Florida. What did you enjoy most about this one today at Boca West Country Club?
It was great to see 2 former legends, Emilio Sanchez and James Blake, who I'd written about many times back at the Miami Herald and with Florida Tennis Magazine. It was great to see a capacity crowd here today, beautiful Florida sunshine, and of course this site has a lot of great tennis history. Back in the 80s, the old Pepsi Grand Slam was held here with 4 of the top men players in the world playing every year. And then later, Butch Buchholz founded what's now called the Miami Open. It started in Delray Beach in '85 and in '86 was played here, and you had Connors and Yvonne Lendl in a great controversial match here. I'll never forget that. So it's a wonderful place for tennis, and I'm glad they're doing this event every year.
Charlotte, Cha-Cha, the game is really starting to come together. You've been in this sport at a championship level for the last 6 years, winning the Little Mo International, Little Mo sectionals all over the place. What's tennis mean to a 12-year-old girl?
It's a great learning experience for life. It makes you independent and you get many skills for life that you'll have forever. And it's just fun to compete with kids your own age and get to do things that most people don't get to do.